wake up, Trooper. Hello there, Trooper. Are you going to wake up, Trooper? Trooper, wake up. Hello there. Well, congratulations on surviving your first battle. Unfortunate that it didn't end so well for you. I am a medical officer here aboard our Star Destroyer, and we take on lost causes such as yourself, who did not prevail in battle. And those lost souls find their way onto the medical bay here, and I am here to give you a full examination and determine whether we can use our resources to put you in one of the reactor tanks here and help you heal and send you back to the battlefield. Now, it tells me that you are not an ordinary stormtrooper. No, you're a stormtrooper commander. Well, that must be most embarrassing for you. How unfortunate for you that you find yourself here instead on the battlefield. And it's been brought to my attention that you yourself are not just an ordinary stormtrooper, are you? No, your battle damaged insignia told me that you are stormtrooper commander. How utterly embarrassing for you that you find yourself here and you have left all your troops, if of course there are any left there on the battlefield. How very embarrassing for you. Well, that's even if they're still alive, that is. A bad commander reflects a bad battlefield, and a bad commander inherits a bad loss on the battlefield. I expect you ticked all of those boxes, didn't you? Why you've been sent here to get better, I don't know, but I will be here to give you a very thorough examination, a full medical, to make sure that we can get you back to fighting fitness and send you back to all of that fun stuff, like taking on rebels and blowing up all of their ships in space, etc., etc. Right, look, no, don't drift out on me again. Trooper, wake up. Trooper, wake up. Come on, Trooper, come to your senses, wake up. This is no time for relaxing. This is a thorough medical examination. This is not a scarish spa day. You're here upon the Star Destroyer to get better, to go back to the battlefield. Now wake up. Wake up. Trooper. Commander, wake up. Come on, Trooper. Well, I best make sure then. If you're not going to wake up, oh. Well done, Trooper. I was just about to place you in the reactor tank. Okay, so we're going to go through some examinations together to make sure that you haven't been truly damaged, but everything that I can see before me now, it doesn't look like there's anything potentially serious, and nothing that about 2 hours in the reactor tank wouldn't fix and get you back to fighting fitness. So please do tell me about your battlefield experience. I'm going to begin with some minor reactor spray on you, and then we will continue with the examination. And I'm doing this because I don't wish for you to be falling asleep on me again like that. That is not only very embarrassing for you, but also very rude. Okay, what kind of Star Destroyer do you think this is? Okay, so please do tell me about your battlefield experience. No, I am listening. I'm just busy with medical stuff. Right, so you were taking on rebels. I see. Yeah, taking on rebels. And what battleground was this? In Sallust. I see. Not a pretty place to be on Sallust. However, there are cells of rebel activity there, I know that for sure. If you go to Sallust and you've taken on rebels there, then one would presume that you're a battle-hardened veteran and you have earned your rank of commander. However, the battle started yesterday and you were with me within one rotation. I mean, that speaks volumes for your commanding skills there. Continue. Pinned down by rebels, and I'm sure you blasted away at all the rebel scum, did you not? Are you to tell me that you let the rebels escape? That is most unfortunate, isn't it? I find it strange as to why you have actually been brought here before me. Right, I'm going to give you some Bacta spray now. This should help repair any delusional activity that might be in your brain or head at the moment, regaling all these terrible stories of you on the battlefield, and hopefully find some clarity in all of this terrible nonsense that you're telling me at the moment. Okay, so I'm just going to spray you here. Okay, with some Bacta spray. Try to relax. Give you some Bacta spray over here as well. Right. Do you feel any different? Well, then you require more Bacta spray, don't you? How's that doing there for you? No, for goodness sake. What did I tell you about falling asleep? Don't fall asleep during a medical examination. Wake up. Trooper. Trooper, wake up. Trooper. Trooper. Wake up. This Bacta spray is not meant to make you sleep. You're meant to be wide awake for your medical examination. This is not a relaxing spa treatment for you. You are an Imperial Star Destroyer. You left me no... Well, there you go. That was just about to put you in the Bacta tank again. Right, let's get more Bacta spray on you. Clearly, it is very much needed at the moment. Was any severe damage to you? I say severe, I mean about medium really. then that Bacta spray should have fixed it for you. Now I'm going to give you some short burst Bacta spray, so this will find any luminous areas which I might have missed there, just to keep it still, and this should repair any scuffs, marks, or anything like that that you picked up on the battlefield on Sullust. Okay? Right, you must remain nice and still for me. There. Well, that ought to have done the trick there for you. So, we're going to test you on a couple of things. As we go through these various things, I'd just like you to answer honestly for me, if you can perhaps do that. Try not to pretend you're on the battlefield, because you no doubt make more mistakes. So if you can just answer these questions for me and just tell me what you see. I'm going to bring up a small hologram. Okay, and this is going to show me or show you different things. If you can tell me what you see there, and just keep looking at the hologram and nowhere else. Okay? TIE fighter. TIE interceptor. Blaster. Stormtrooper. just as I thought, as we go through a simple examination like that, that doesn't tell me that you have taken some scars from the battlefield there. No doubt as brave as you might think that you are, or however much you want to tell me about your glorious achievement on the battlefield, you still lost at the end of the day. Loss means consequences, and it means that you yourself have somewhat taken on some damage from the battle there as well. Stormtroopers are pretty much programmed to be able to withstand these pressures on the battlefield and not even second guess anything whatsoever. So I don't know what's happened with your particular programming upon your initiation at the academy. However, something has indeed gone wrong. Perhaps you hesitated on the battlefield. Perhaps you neglected to remember some sort of former training. Anything along those lines could have resulted in something which went wrong for you, and that is why you ended up being here so quickly upon your first battle. So you have no doubt second guessed or did something wrong on the battlefield, and therefore that you have been receiving some sort of, I wouldn't say trauma or anything like that, a little bit opposite. I noticed some different brain activity going on when I mentioned simple phrases like X-Wing, Rebels, Y-Wing, things of that nature that me as a professional medical examiner will pick up on. You won't notice any of these things, but subtle things that I noticed immediately. Plus, I have all my data here on the data bank there, and you may not notice, but that's wireless, and it told me your reactions there. And when you were told those certain things, then I'm afraid that your memories seem to have a lot of activity, and yeah, that to me tells me that you didn't have a normal stormtrooper experience on the battlefield. So we're going to give you these. Okay, this is going to help release those memories of you in the battlefield, those just simple past memories for you. When I activate it, it's just going to give you a simple humming sensation. It's very relaxing for you, and it will make you feel exceptionally good. So when I mention certain names like Rebels, see a lot of activity there. That's because you have bad memories of them, and that's not what you want when you go back into battle. And when I mention things like Y-Wings, yeah, then they won't affect you or remind you of being on the battlefield. So this will help clear you. You might feel a little bit of warming sensation, a little bit of tingly feelings, but this is only going to just help you ever so slightly. So we're going to just place these on you nice and gently, very, very gently there for you. Okay, we're going to place them on there for you. Excellent. So we're going to keep that on there just for a little bit. Just relax. It was a very pleasant feeling. This is part of any Imperial medical examination to make sure all troopers, officers alike, and commanders feel better about themselves, better in battle, and perform better for our Emperor. This will give you better sleep. It will make you feel even more focused, and you will also become a better commander on the battlefield. Perhaps remember your training a little bit back at the academy and how you rose to the ranks of commander, because I'm sure there was something which was picked up. Someone saw you do something good, and therefore you were given the rank of commander. You must have done something, otherwise there must have been some problem there of some sort, because I don't know why the commander would be sent here straight away. No, you don't need to reply or anything like that. Heroism is not something that we look for in the Empire. Okay, that's something that they do in the Rebels, what they like to think they do. We just do our duty here, okay? We do what needs to be done. So hopefully that will just help release that heroic sensibilities that you have there. Just keep relaxing to that nice, relaxing, gentle hum as it takes away certain bad memories for you and, shall we say, realign or retune your mind for you to help you feel better. Excellent. Just keep relaxing there for me. It only takes a simple moment. After this, I shall be able to determine whether you need any time in the back to tank. So part of your mind aligning there, we have another thing we'd just like to add on the settings here for you. There we go. Oh no, that's complete memory wipe. I mean, that's complete healing. This one will install a little bit more perseverance on you and just help repair anything which you have internally there. So we're just going to add this on there for you, nice and gently. There we go. You just put those on now. Excellent, trooper. And this will help you become a great trooper commander. I can guarantee it for you. If you want a little bit more resilience, well, this is what's going to do it for you. You may hear just a couple of little tones here and there. Okay, don't worry about that. This is all part of the healing process. I have data being transferred back to me here. Right. That's highly interesting. Right. Okay. I'm going to take that off there. We have a very strange reading which has come up there. Alright, I see. Well, one of the things I'm going to quickly do just before we go into that, we're just going to give you a full body evaluation there. If that's okay there, trooper. Okay, so I'm going to ask you just to look at the light there for me. Okay, and I'll just keep following it. Keep following it. Keep looking at the light. Keep following it. Keep following it. Just keep looking at the light there for me. Keep following it. Keep looking at the light there for me. Keep following it. Keep following it. Just keep looking at the light there for me. Right. Okay. Keep going where it goes. Keep following it. Right. Now I'm going to see if there is any other damage on you. So if you can place your arm out there for me. Just minor there, and your other arm there, place that out there for me. Yeah, scanners detect just minor injuries there. Okay, so it looks like to me that you took a blast. Okay, you took a fall from a blast, and you were close enough to the impact to be flown away. That is my analysis of you here. Okay. So your chest area here, we're going to make our way down, so from your shoulders down to your chest. See, down to your legs. for me. Look at the light. Okay, keep looking at the light. 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 So there were 4 clicks down. Yeah, it's going to be the back to tank for you. Well, you seem to have hit the jackpot there, haven't you? I know that's probably exactly what you wanted. I was trying to do this examination so we can help just send you on your way very quickly, so we didn't have to waste any more Empire resources on cannon fodder such as yourself. I mean, stormtrooper commanders. Right. So that's, yeah, so you've got minor repairable damage where you took your fall from the explosion. Luckily, your armor seemed to take the brunt of it. However, that doesn't make you invincible. More like expendable. Right, one of the things I noticed here, picked up on the scanners was a little bit of nano activity. I don't know where you've been, but you've got some nano droids. They seem to be awesome nano something that's been around your head, and I'm going to extract them for you, as we don't want those ruining the back to tank when you go in. Right, so if you can keep still for me, and I'm going to be removing those for you. And simply using these tools, so nothing really intrusive there at all. So this exposes the nano droids, and this disposes of them. If you hear a little bit of clicking there, that's a nano droid being destroyed there. Okay, you won't be able to see it. No one can see it, but I have the correct tools to be able to eliminate them. And you picked up a couple on you. Okay, let's take out. What does the system say here? Clear of them. Good. I thought so. Well, that was most fortunate for you to be able to get the results that you actually need to go into the back to tank. So you shall be in there for probably no more than 2 hours, and let's hope that we don't have any sort of rebel attack, surprise attack jumping from hyperspace, but we are pretty well secluded out here and well hidden for precisely those things. So when you're in there, you will feel like you haven't felt before. You will be repaired, but you will feel even better than that. Relax, focus, concentrated, feeling confident, all of those things which a stormtrooper commander needs, however, which you lack. So we're going to initiate some more back to spray there for you. Okay, get you prepared to go into the back to tank. Whilst you're in there, you'll be feeling good, sleepy, and I will be around, shall we say, to check to make sure that you are repairing nicely and the Bacta is working properly on you. It shouldn't take too long, and don't worry, Trooper, we'll have you back where you long to be within a matter of moments. Right. Well, is there anything that you wish to talk to me about? Well, those questions are better asked for someone else, and not someone who works as a medical professional here aboard a Star Destroyer. Okay, battle tactics I could probably tell you what went wrong. Yeah, you didn't have a clue what you was doing, no doubt. And whatever you did, do the opposite of it next time. Okay? Excellent. Well, it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance and do your medical examination on you and give you a good thorough check. And, however, you are going to be using Empire resources to go in the back to tank. Why they want you to be fixed, I don't know. But still, that is why you're here. So hopefully you feel better, more relaxed, and a lot more efficient, which is probably the most important thing here for any Empire trooper. Okay, so is there anything I can do for you, trooper? Anything else? No? So all I require for you to do now is just to step over here or here, whichever preference you want. I shall lift up the back to tank. You will get floods of water everywhere. Don't worry about that. That's why we have the grills in the floor to get rid of all that excess water. It will fill up with backed up water, and you will have, of course, your mouthpiece on there as well. You will feel a floating, flying sensation. You will relax and completely drift off into sweet bliss for 2 hours. Does that sound good, trooper? Well, of course it does. It beats being on the battlefield. For some people, anyway. Right, well, take care of yourself. Cheerio.